So here we are at week number 2 of, I don't think it's actually week number 2. I think it might be week number 3, but it's the second week that I'm doing this, where I'm just going to talk about my experiences of being self-employed, what I've learned, and what the key takeaways are from effectively this entire experience. So to simplify it, what I'm going to be doing is discussing 5 key points that I think are really important things to know if you're going to do this whole self-employed kind of go in my own direction thing. So number 1, I talked about it last week, and this week is no different, is the importance of time. And it sounds very, very, like kind of, oh, there's not enough time in the day to do this. But you start to understand that by you having that freedom to go and do what you want to do, you get all the time to do it as well. But the problem is if you don't use that time effectively, then you're not constantly progressing. I use this application to manage and track my time. So I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning and I go, right, okay, what are the things that need to get done today? It's about understanding which ones are going to cause forwards development and which ones are going to cause, business development. The second thing I'm going to talk about is these categories that I've set for myself. So I have to look at all the activities that I'm doing now and categorize them to ensure that I understand their purpose. I've broken it down into hobby, financial development, and business development. Now, that you may have seen that post that I did earlier this week regarding those 3 categories. And the reason why I want to talk about them is they're incredibly important to really help nail down the things that are going to help you going forwards. I still believe in doing what you love and doing what you want to do, but I also believe that you need to have some kind of effective way of turning the thing that you love into something sustainable for yourself. That's when things started to really get interesting because, for example, I love my music, and I love my music, as you know, on this page. I love posting music, and I do still like to post music because music, I enjoy writing music. Like, it's probably the thing that I enjoy most. But the whole thing around videos and doing the stuff for the Coaction Project and things like that, that's actually got a chance of making me a sustainable income and living. And the reason that is, I'm not saying that music is not a sustainable income. I mean, I still go at it and I spend many, many hours on music. It's just that I'd say it's more long term. I think it's easy to fall into that trap of making a song when you're in it, when you're producing it and going, this is, amazing, I'm absolutely in love with it, until you go and show it to some professionals and they absolutely slam you and say this from a production value point of view. And don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for almost 2 years. So I'm not going to be at a point now where I can basically go and land my track into where I want to get them, right? That takes time and development. However, the thing that I can do, and I'm doing quite well at the moment, is all of my video related stuff and all my creative services and graphic design and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm pushing more into my, what I like to say, business development channel, where I go, right, how can I take these things now and turn it into an income? Point number 3, it is tough. It is incredibly tough because you can't have a sick day. You can't have a day off, which kind of sounds like a scary thought. And I think the only reason why I am much kind of more upbeat and positive than last week is because of the 4th point, which is mental stability. This is so incredibly important. I can't even begin to say. I could not do this without having something that mentally stabilizes me on a day-to-day basis. For me, it's about finding something that grounds you. Now, for me, that's meditation. I love it because I listen to meditation daily. I put on my headphones, I listen to it for 15 minutes, and it clears my thoughts, it clears my head. It's about teaching you how this works. It's about teaching you how your head works. It's about teaching you how thoughts work. It's about teaching you what you usually, I used to just run off and basically chase every single thought. I would overthink things all the time, go, and that's where the whole, where does, when I had social anxiety, that's where it all came from. So I was so concerned about what that person was thinking, because these are just thoughts. They are just running off. They do this. This is what my head does. So I have to just learn to go, no, it's okay, go and run off, but I'm not going to follow it because it's not relevant and it's not important. Point number 5 that I've learned this week: positivity. Always, no matter how. I've had some tough days this week. I've had things drop away and kind of took the rug out from underneath my feet, but you're not in a position to go, and cry about it. And also, I believe everything happens for a reason. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for your time. That was my second week there with my 5 points. If you enjoyed it, then please make sure to follow my page and drop this video a like, and I will see you next week.